guys are loud up in here. Give yourselves applause for coming out and supporting local talent. Let me tell you, it takes a lot to get up here and perform. And you know what? I give it up for all the people who have gone up, because you know what? They were really good. Right? You guys agree? There's some talent in the house. Give it up for the last performer. I really liked her. She took me by surprise. Like, when she came up here, I wasn't really expecting her. I didn't know she was going to sing. I thought it was like a disco ball. I thought she was just going to spin. But you know what? There's a lot of good talent in here. So, are there any gay people in the house? Gay? Gay? No? No? Don't be... right here, right here. Oh, give her a kiss. Now you got to prove it. Prove it. Oh, yeah, give it up for them. It's always okay when girls are gay, but when dudes are gay, oh, hell nah. No, it'd be like, nah, put the dick away, put the dick away. Nowadays, there's just so many people who are coming out of the closet. Like, I was looking, Raven-Symoné came out of the closet. I was like, damn, I didn't even know she was gay. And then Frank Ocean, he came out of the closet. I'm like, what the hell? Shit, there's just so much going on. And then, like, now, I'm not really into football, but I know there's so many people who are coming out of the closet in football. I was looking, there's like 27 football players that have come out of the closet. Can you guys believe that? They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to add a new position. I think they're going to have to add a broke-back position to those teams or something, because I don't know what's going on with that. But nowadays, there's so many people who are gay. Like, recently, I just moved to North Las Vegas. You guys know about North Las Vegas, right? Yeah, it's a little ghetto over there. So, there's a bunch of gangbangers. But I've seen something new. There's gay gangbangers. No, they are representing our rainbow. They are taking it serious. Like, the other day, I saw someone, and he was just like, what are you looking at? I was just like, oh my goodness, he's gay and he's confronting me. He was like, honey, your outfit is all wrong. No, come on, pals. Imagine them doing a drive-by, they're like, pals, I'm gonna stop you. You have the wrong outfit on. But so many people are coming out of the closet, I'm just like, whoa, it's kind of taking me by surprise. You wanna know something funny? I used to be married and my ex-husband was actually gay. Yeah, yeah. You know what? There's so many gay people coming out. They just passed a new bill in a couple states legalizing gay marriage. And you know what I say? Let them get married. Let the gay people get married. Why is it such a big deal, right? Right? They deserve to be miserable like the rest of the people who are married. So, the other day I was watching the news, and have you guys heard about the girls that were kidnapped? The girls that were kidnapped for like 10 years. So the other day, they just finally demolished the house where the girls were at. And so I was just thinking, like, how the hell do you get kidnapped for 10 damn years? 10 years. Not 1 year, but 10 years. Like, that couldn't have been me. First of all, if that was me in a situation, 10 years would have been 10 days. Like, come on, these girls are kidnapped for 10 years. You mean to tell me women, 3 women, something that can bleed for 5 to 7 days without dying is held captive, and you guys can't do something? And then the crazy part is, like, they did the most in their captivity. One of the girls gave birth to a child. So you mean to tell me you can play doctor, you guys can be gynecologists, and first of all, there's a fine line between gynecologist and murderer. I would have jumped on that fine line and been the murderer. Hell no, you couldn't have had me trapped for 10 motherfucking years. I would have killed that motherfucker. I mean, come on. He's feeding them. The moment he would have went to me with the spoon, I would have bit his arm off. Like, hell no, you ain't keeping me up in here for no 10 years. I don't even understand how that happened. So anyway, speaking of people being held in captivity, the other day, I went to jail. Can you guys believe that? Me, look at me. What did I do? I didn't do anything to deserve that, first of all. So I was driving, minding my own business. I got pulled over, and the police officer, they're like, well, you were going 65 and a 55. I'm like, oh, okay. So they offered me a ticket, and I said, no, thanks. I don't want that. Like, it's okay. You can keep that. She was like, do you want to sign it? I'm like, no, I don't want to sign it. So I didn't know if you didn't sign a ticket, you go to jail. So they ended up taking me to jail. And let me tell you, in jail, it's like survival of the ratchets. Who's ever been there? Have you guys ever been? It is not fun. It is survival of the ratchets up in there. So I'm in jail, and it's cold. It's cold as a motherfucker. So I'm like, I got to have a tactic. I got to have a plan. Where are my big girls at? Any big girls? Give it up for yourselves, because let me tell you, I love you. I made some friends with some big girls. It was cold in there. I'm like, come here, be my friend, keep me warm. So, I got to wrap it up. So I'm trying to finish telling my story. So I'm in there, and, I'm being processed really fast. I end up in the holding tank. And you know what? There's the usual suspects. There's always the hoes, the crackheads, and the woman beaters. And so I'm in a cell with the crackhead, and they serve breakfast, and it wasn't even a breakfast. It was like some diseased bologna and some bread. And so nobody wanted it but the lady who was a crackhead. This lady's up there collecting bread. I'm like, oh, hell no, this bitch is making a Big Mac. This bitch is making a double-decker. Before I turned my eyes and looked around, she had everybody's bread. That bitch had an octa-decker. I was like, oh, hell no. She's shutting it down up in here. So I was processed, and I went through, but let me tell you, I don't ever plan on going back for one thing, because it just wasn't fun. So I'm going to wrap it up with that and leave you guys with that. So thank you for your time.